Hi Scorpio, this is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your next 30-day reading. It is a timeless read, Scorpio. If you're new to my channel, I want to give you a very warm welcome. I hope that you really enjoy this style of reading. If you are a repeat offender, I want to thank you so much for stopping in for my shenanigans. Without further ado, here we go. Scorpio, for the next 30 days. What do we have for Scorpio for the next 30 days? Show me now. Demolisher. You have the ability to step out of the past and let go of old energies, to step into the new with ease. You thrive on change. Scorpio. This really just fits. Anyways, I love how she's looking through the snake itself almost. What else do we have for Scorpio for the next 30 days? Show me now. Hi, that just jumped right out. Okay, the warrior as well. This has been coming out quite a bit. You have a warrior spirit and are not afraid to face conflict and challenges, while at the same time remain committed to a path of goodwill and fairness. A lot of changes, especially within the next 30 days. And I hear some of you saying, well, what else is changing? Everything has changed, but yeah, we have more to go. Scorpio, for the next 30 days, what else do we need to know? Show me now. Relationships. You have a talent for mentoring or counseling relationships, having the ability to guide others to their path to love because of your own experiences in love. Now I could almost hear you guys groan, especially you people that don't think you have a great relationship, or you are single, such as myself, or nothing going on, such as myself. But all of our experiences really could be positive or negative, depending on how we reflect upon them. So that's all I'm saying. But I love that for you. Super interesting. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull some charms for you. Hopefully these are not too noisy. So for Scorpio, for the next 30 days, please, I would love to get some insight, Scorpio, for the next 30 days. Scorpio, thank you. All right. That's going to be fun to clean up later. So we have the heart with 3 stars. You could really be connected to stars, to stargazing, to reflecting, made with love. The things that you do, you could have hobbies that you actually put a lot of effort into. Maybe you drop labels and make them with love. Whatever it is, there's a lot of love in you. We have the elephant here, and I need my glasses, but he seems pretty traditional. It seems like you have a long memory. It's like, it's almost saying, oh, okay, it flipped to the past. So I was going to say, it's almost saying like, I don't forget. I don't forget things. I don't forget where I come from. I don't forget my battles. And I don't forget some of the things I've destroyed with my own hands for the greater good of myself, my life, and those around me. And that's what's helping things to bloom and has helped things to bloom in the past. You realize that sometimes you have to burn a field in order to get that soil to turn, to change, to grow, to have better nutrients. And this little guy is also a fierce little warrior. And we have the seahorse, which I absolutely love. You could have a connection to the ocean, love seahorses, collect them, perhaps have a fish tank at home with them. And this is so cute, but I think it's super hard to see on camera. Let's see if we can get this to focus. It's a little coin. How cute is that? So this could be saying that when you're connected with your emotions, you tend to be able to have ways to make money money comes towards you. You keep the lessons that you have learned throughout life. So it's not like you've undergone like a lot of pain and changes for nothing, okay? Definitely not. But you're willing to level a path if it is not the correct one for you. And I really like that because a lot of us, I'm a fixed sign, I'm a Leo, we don't like change. Change has to happen to us before we get on board. A lot of us anyways. So what else do we have for the next 30 days for Scorpio? Please show me now. We've got the Lovers. So there seems to be a choice to be made. For some of you guys, maybe one of you, I feel like you are pregnant. And when it says made with love, this is what it's talking about, is that your baby was made with love. I know it sounds kind of corny, but here we are. I feel like, and I'm getting confirmation on my right side, so that is definitely for someone. I feel like even for that same person, or someone else that is pregnant, their baby was made with love, but I do feel like there might be a third party involved as well, and you're maybe questioning what is going on. If this was like made with love and this baby was meant to happen, why is there a third person involved? And you're questioning your relationships, and things could be really tumultuous right now. So there's a choice to be made right here, and this is always about what has your heart, basically. And it could be regarding a relationship. It could be something saying that's like, well, it's going to break my heart to make a choice. If I have to choose, for example, my baby over my lover and having drama in my life, or picking between two lovers, or picking between a job and a lover, something that's like equally potent, important, and like of consequence. So you're at a crossroads needing to make a choice, and I feel like there is one where you're looking at, and because I put it under the demolisher, it's like you're looking and saying, okay, well, one is going to be leveled and demolished, and it's going to be painful. What is it that I have to do? So you're making an educated choice, a strategic choice. Why is the Warrior here, please? Show me now. 10 of Wands. So things have been a burden. You could have had a little bit of, I'm going to say a little bit of depressive states, depressive times. Maybe when you sit and reflect and all of a sudden you just feel kind of downtrodden, downcast, or just feeling down. Now, she's sitting on a mushroom and doesn't even like recognize how pretty it is, number one. But she did take the time to grow and bloom it. So perhaps some of you guys are into homeopathic medicine. Maybe you guys are into microdosing, or I don't know, dropping shrooms. What do I know about that, right? But this could be something that maybe could have a relief on you, on your psyche, and help you to level up. Maybe you need to be on medication to help you out of a depressive state for a little bit. But this is really stating that you need to put down your wands. It's been really quite the burden. And you've taken, not that you've bitten off more than you chew, but you've carried other people's responsibilities to the point where you don't recognize or distinguish, this is their junk and this is mine. No, you carry it all naturally, like as if it was all yours. If you were to sit for a moment and really think about it and write down and separate, what are your things that you need to be accountable for and focused on and dealing with, and what things are really other people's things. And some example could be like getting people up to go to school or work, or making their meals when they're adults, or doing the grocery shopping, being the only one that decides, well, we need these things in the house, and having to write those down or having to initiate. So there are other ways to go about this. You can make assignments if you live in a household and say, okay, the pantry for this month is yours. You're responsible for everything that goes in and out. Figure it out. The cooking is yours. Same thing. The dishes, whatever the case may be. So I think that you're going to make a reassessment of what you're going to choose to water. Instead of watering everybody else's lawn and field, you're going to prune this and figure out what is yours. And that is going to put you maybe a little bit on the warrior front, because people are really used to taking advantage of you and just kind of like, oh, you know, this is done. They always do my laundry. They always pick up my socks. They always, you know, make sure I'm up on time or whatever. And it could put like a little bit of a battlefield. But I think it's going to be the healthiest in the long run. Why is relationships here on the board for my beautiful Scorpio friends, please? Show me now. And I say this every time, but you know I love me some Scorpio every single time. Queen of Swords. So with relationships, you're looking at pruning once again. Getting down to the bare, not the bare bones, but really what is truly my side of the street. What is your side of the street? What is it that I can control? And furthermore, if things are growing in your yard and you don't like it, you're going to uproot that. This person is someone who suffered a lot of heartache, hardship, somebody who has been quite isolated, or how do you put it? They've really shed a lot of different skins throughout their lifetime. You could be really young and still feel like you've like transmuted, transformed your life so many different times, reinvented yourself. And fear not, you could have an affinity for reptiles, by the way, of course, and or keep snakes and things in your home, whatever the case may be. But I see that it's almost like a negative space, okay? And that brings everything into light. And I feel like you're willing to kind of go through and look through and make an assessment, a real viable assessment of what is yours. What types of blooms do you want to walk away with? What do you want in your yard? What do you want in your home? What do you want in your life? And furthermore, what path do you want to be on? And are other people in sync with that? And if they're in the way, you're going to cut that out. So this person can be seen as cold, as detached, as methodical. They could be kind of like a lawyer, surgeon, doctor, analyst, computer analyst, anything like that that deals with numbers, but they could be perceived as someone who is unfeeling when this is way further. It's so far off, it's not even close to being on point. But this person has suffered a lot of pain and heartache, and so they guard themselves quite a bit. And they could be a little bit caustic in communication, so you want to watch your communication style, okay? I feel like at times you can cut people off and they could really feel confused, like not know what happened. And I don't think you do this to be malicious. It's just a perception. It's like, wow, they ghosted me or cut me off. And it's like, well, we had nothing in common, or this was not the right path for me, or we had nothing that vibed the same, so why continue? So it's going to be something like that. But I do feel like you're in the middle of a major decision, in the middle of shedding a skin and once again transforming. And just to be clear, this is still you, even though people around you may be thinking, oh, I never know what to expect, you always look different. And maybe you're somebody like me who can easily embrace ideas like cosplay and integrate that into your everyday life. Or you could be wearing a kimono one day and then a freaking army attire the next. I mean, I don't know, but people can perceive you as a little bit like eccentric or cold calculating. But I think that you just really know what you want, what you enjoy, and you go after it with a single-mindedness. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. This person, also can be someone, I feel like pushed away, like pushed other people away. Because they've also suffered a lot of heartache. And if you're older, this could be somebody who has gone through like divorce and things like that. Now, from my love deck, I don't even know what this is called. Oh, Lover Oracle deck is what it's called. I'm going to go with this guy first. Look at how she's like in repose, just sort of chilling right here. The droplets are actually on top of this water, whatever the case may be. I feel like some of you guys can even work with like microscopes or I don't know, like DNA or cells or anything like that in like the sciences. So surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. It's exactly what we're talking about, is the need for you to surrender from something. surrender to something. Is that how you say it? Okay. Yeah, surrendering the old anyways, letting go of things that no longer serve you. What else do we have for Scorpio for the next 30 days, please? Scorpio, show me now. That's cool. Almost seems like this is a dome. And this is almost like reflecting her throat chakra right here. So it's a lot of growth and a lot of bloom. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So yeah, if you're feeling overburdened, overcome, and there's a decision that needs to be made, I think that you'll be making that quickly, and thinking with your mind rather than with your heart at this point, because it'll be easier for you to make a decision. Your throat chakra, your communication can wind up feeling like it's cracking open, like you are sharing more about why you're making decisions, perhaps. You're sharing more about your line of thinking, about instead of like maybe when you were younger, you would just ghost or ditch people or do things undercover. And now maybe you're becoming a little bit more transparent. And I feel like that's going to help you to feel a lot more solid within your own feet, within your own roots, within your own skin. And also it's going to help you grow as a person. And it's going to give you a lot of light, a lot of feeling of like, I feel good about myself. Not only am I on the right path and I made the same decisions, but I feel good. I feel radiant within. I hope that makes sense. Scorpio, hi. Oh, pasión, la pasión, Scorpio. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy. Listen, you guys are magnetic. What? That is so pretty. So you could have a lot of people around you who are really passionate, think about you passionately. I have that feeling, you know, Scorpio, you're known for being stalkers, but you yourself have that tendency to attract people because you're so mysterious, you're so deep, easily misunderstood as well. I think that people just really have a lot of like inner desire and fantasies for you as well. Even if you're attached, I'm just saying. But la pasión, the magnetic seductive quality surrounds you at present. That's so cool. What else do we have? Final thoughts for the next 30 days. Scorpio, show me now. Only time will tell. More addressed to the throat and the heart chakra. So I would say, well, your heart chakra and your throat chakra work in conjunction together. So working on your heart is going to really help loosen up your vocal cords, speaking your truth, things like that. And I feel like this will lead you into this like tree, a bigger strength. You could find also that you have more of a desire to hum or sing or use sound vibration, sound therapy, meditations and things like that, like shamanic drumming. Any of those things could be of interest right now, I feel like, with these waves. And you could also be considering even like water therapy. For I heard hydroponics, something totally different, but that is for maybe one of you. So with that, dear Scorpio, I hope that this reading helped you. If it did, please do give me a like, smash that button, like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this style of reading. Also, don't forget to visit my Pick a Card series. That is my baby. And if you have any questions or any ideas on what to read about, how to read, different styles, or whatever the case, I'm super open. I love changing things up, as you know. So with that, I will see you at the next read. Namaste.